All right, we're live, and what I wanted to do today is get more brightness on this face here. So one more, there you go. Show me, come on, baby. The problem is that bright sun behind me. It is beautiful here in Foley, Alabama today. I'm going to. Do I get closer? That's not a good look. All right, I'm gonna get up and turn up the light. Maybe it'll brighten things up. We got a minute or two here. Bring the lights a little closer, aim them straight at me, and maybe that will have an effect. Who thought a 69-year-old guy? Let's see, new timeout lengths, got it. Different lengths ranges from, okay, got that. Slow-mo is on. Welcome to chat. Okay. Showing me a little better here. The sun is shining from there. That'll do. All right. Well, I had a goal today, and we're going to get onto it right now. I'm Bob Rutledge. I do marketing on Google and Bing, PayPerClick. I do a lot of other things to design websites. You'll find that out over time. That's why I hope you'll subscribe to this session and get anytime I go live, any kind of updates I do. What I want to see if this is going to play now is how do you share your screen? All right, share the screen. I like this. So you could not do this. And I'm going to share this entire screen. That way, maybe I won't screw it up. But I will get the, now let's do this. Let's share a different screen. Let's share this one over here. So I'm going to share that screen, and I'm going to drag what I'm doing over to that screen, and then I can see me and the results of it right there. Over the past decades, I've done a lot of pay-per-click. We got started a long time ago, actually back before there was a Google, and we did advertising back then for a product called Coral Calcium. And we were spending, I'm telling you, I was spending 30 grand a month of my own money on pay-per-click advertising. And that was before there was a Google. Of course, I wouldn't be working anymore if I had have invested in Google back then, but it is what it is. Don't ask me for stock advice. So I had to learn how to do pay-per-click advertising. I learned it on my own nickel, doing my own ads for my own business, if all that makes sense. We sold diet aids. We sold Coral Calcium. I had a gentleman that we had two separate businesses, but we both bounced, what we were learning off of each other. He's the one that sold more Coral Calcium. I sold more diet aids, something I could use up today. And so we built websites. We've still both got stores. I don't have a store on the internet anymore, but he still does, even after all these decades now. So we've done our fair share of doing pay-per-click ads, writing headlines. And one of the things that I came to the stark revelation of years ago is that people do not question what Google suggests that they do. But you have to realize this one caveat. Google does what's right for Google. Google still makes, even since the days they began, 80 or 90% of all of their income comes from pay-per-click advertising. I'm talking to you. I use a Chromebook computer. The monitors are made by someone else, but my phone is a Google Pixel. I'm on the Google Fi network for internet, for cell phones. I use obviously Google Pay-per-Click, but I use Google Documents for everything. I am a Google person. As much as I think they're a spawn of Satan, I use Google a lot. And so I believe in what they have provided us as a tool to work with, but I do not believe in how they sell it now. I get calls almost daily from Google advisors trying to tell me how to do my advertising. And back in the day, what I would do is jump on it. Anything they said to do, I did it. Now, after all these years, I've come to the conclusion is Google is going to misadvise me. They're going to put alerts here in the, you can see good ad strength. Well, you normally want to go for great ad strength. Maybe when I get through doing this in a minute, we're actually going to go down in ad strength. That's my goal. Why would you do that? Well, the reason why I'm going to do it, I'll talk about it as we're doing this. And I come from, remember now, as old as I am, I grew up back when there were yellow pages. And now that I'll do what I'm going to do, so I will look more toward the camera. I'll bring this back over here. Nope, that's not going to do it. I'll get this live stuff figured out. I grew up in an era where people spend a lot of money on yellow pages. In fact, I did some research today on yellow pages and saw tons of pictures where people were throwing them out, and they'd even put signs on it. Why are you wasting all of this paper? Why are you killing all these trees needlessly? Well, I could care less about killing the trees. The trees all grew back, I promise you. What I didn't understand at the time, and what they don't understand now, is the yellow pages sells advertising based on how many houses they deliver the yellow pages to. And so if they really only made yellow pages for people who wanted them, they would cut the number of subscribers down dramatically. So in their eyes, when they throw a yellow pages at the curb out here next to my garbage can, especially when it lands the day my garbage has been emptied, I pick it up and drop it straight in the garbage can. And yellow page people don't give a rip, because that's still counted, and those poor advertisers still bought that they had been delivered to that house. They've been delivered to my garbage can. They've been delivered. That brand new book, still in the wrapper, is being delivered to the landfill. There's no money that plumber, that heating and air guy, that painting contractor, that lawyer is ever going to make a dime off of that thing. All right, well, that said, Yellow Pages always did what's right for Yellow Pages. Google's going to do what's right for Google. End of discussion. So let's do what's right for this plumber here in this particular case. And so the first thing I'm going to start off with doing is, you'll notice the generic headlines here, the blind headlines, I guess would be a better word for them. At no time does it mention, or very seldom will you see it mention, the name of the contractor. And I wrote these headlines. I wrote them so that you could see what's good. In a minute, I'm going to fix them so that they're bad. And I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I'm going to change the very first one to, let's see, let's scroll down here and find one. Call, and the name of this company is Onyx. And I'm going to pin that as the top headline. And you'll notice that Google recommends you just leave them all unpinned. Sometimes I'll even pin two, but I'm for sure pinning one. And you'll see almost immediately, call Onyx Sewer Repair Line Plumbers. Now, every time this rotates through, it's going to say Onyx at the top. Call Onyx, call Onyx, call Onyx. And then what it goes on to say is the Robertsdale, the different areas that they work in. And really, that's it. I can promise you that made my ad strength go down a little bit. I don't know I wasn't watching it carefully to make sure. Let's see what else we can change on here to really make them upset. I don't think there's really anything else on here. This is something I'd like to change. Let's go up here and capture. I'm going to change this to the region is Baldwin County. It's actually South Baldwin County. This is a long county. Half of it's completely uninhabited or almost uninhabited. So when I say South Baldwin, it's a county that's on the Gulf Coast. There's only 2 counties that touch the Gulf of Mexico, and one of them is Mobile County. The other one's Baldwin County. I-10 bisects the county, and so I'm really always talking about the main part of the population is south of it. We have some beautiful beaches down here if you're looking for a place to vacation. All right, so I'm going to apply that, and I'm going to copy it now. Let's see if I can copy it. Copy it, Control copy. I'm going to put it down here in the description. See if I can get it to take. And do I want to change it anywhere else? Yeah, right here. Okay. So that's really the biggest thing I wanted to show you. Of course, I want to get on. Sometimes I'll only have 2 or 3 lines here. I've gotten where I don't even fill out all these anymore. I think that Google will tell you, I don't need that on there. Let's see, sewer. That's the main headline. Maybe save more. I like that. Condos don't have sewer lines for the most part. Who cares if it's rental property? Clogged drains, grinder pumps, we'll leave that. Camera. You know that when you do sewer blockage, you actually stick a camera line down the sewer through the toilet into the line. So we'll leave that on there. Owner operator is pretty cool, but I'm backing that off too. So what we have, I mean, I could even, you can see how the ad strength went down for sure now. I could even make that the second headline. And I do often. And I probably will now because it does 2 things. It says call Onyx Sewer Line Plumbers. That's the name of the company. And it talks about where. And if you'll set your locations up right, this ad should only show over in Fairhope, Alabama. I have another set of that would show just a generic thing. Plus, we get a lot of, I'm not going to cover that on this video, but we have a lot of condos down at the beach. Let's see if I can show you where we are. This is, I'm actually in Foley just above here, but the whole reason the south part of Baldwin County exists is for Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. So if you're looking for a place to visit, this is the time of year because they're starting to show up. And that's Perdido Pass. We have a lot of condos along the beach. We have a little zoo here. Today's 81 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be 82. The water's still pretty chilly. But it's a great place to visit for vacation. The prices are getting out of hand, but that's another issue. So I do marketing for plumbing contractors, heating and air contractors, typical service contractors. I've got customers that are lawn care, house painters, renovation contractors. I have customers obviously near me and more every day. It's really started, my name's just started getting out there before I started doing these videos. And, but the main crux of my business has always been in Houston, Dallas, and Atlanta. And I still have, in Las Vegas. My biggest customer ever was in Las Vegas. And we were spending, through that gentleman's business, $51,000 a month in pay-per-click. Like I told you earlier in this video, I've actually spent 30 grand a month of my own money. Back when that would, in today's money, easily be 60 grand. And then when you put in inflation, how the keywords have gone up, it would be hundreds of thousands per month, because we were advertising for words like diet pills, diet aids, natural diet aids. And back then, when we first started, those words were easily 25 cents or less. Can you imagine? I can't imagine those days. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much. I'm going to sign off here. I hope if you're watching this video afterwards, you will get a chance to give it a thumbs up, whatever. I'll start doing more of these and see if I can't help you do your own pay-per-click, or find someone that's really reputable to do the pay-per-click. You'll know what questions to ask them. If you have any questions want to contact me, there's a on my website, there is a place where you can book a, let's see if I can find it, book a meeting with me, a phone call, and we'll go over your account, and I'll give you some ideas of what you can do or what a professional you might want to bring on board to do for you. Okay, I think that's about all we need to do today. I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.